Hey gang, Dan Nunez here, and I want to give you a recap of what we've been working on at the latest meetings for our as of yet unnamed group, and kind of make sense of why I posted this link here if you aren't up to date with our map concept. So if you look here, we've got this like docent tour of an artwork, The Garden of Earthly Delights by Hieronymus Bosch. And if I click on one of these little tags,
Driven by lust, men on all kinds of mounts are corralling a group of women.
nice. So the idea is you've got this map and then you can get more information by zooming in on it. So part of the biggest problem we've been running into with the Lansing scene is that people don't think there's stuff going on, or people don't know there's stuff going on. And to improve the perception of Lansing, in addition to the communication of what's happening at which venue, we thought about doing a one-page publication that we'd be able to print pretty cheaply. It might look something like this, and it might be called Nothing to Do in Lansing, kind of a play on words for that whole thing that people are jaded on hearing, that there's nothing to do in Lansing, but also, you know, if you got nothing going on, here's the stuff that would be happening in February. We'd limit it to like 10 different entries, and we'd have some iconography, like so, which would make it so that people with no attention span could kind of glance down the list and say, oh, this is going to have, you know, live performance, and it's not going to cost money, or I can bring my baby to this, or I can do some sort of visual art thing and it's free. You get the idea. Iconography. This iconography would be strengthened if we had, for instance, a map on the flip side of this. So on one side, you got the icons for the venues, you got the icons for what matters, and a short blurb. And on the flip side, you've got yourself a map of Lansing with the same iconography that you could use to know where the venue is. This could tie in with a web page, and when I say web page, I mean the simplest sort of web page, a Google map at this point. In a perfect world, we'd have the Bosch painting website. I don't want to make it, I don't know how, and here we are. So I can show you how to make one of these maps, but the thing that matters is if I click on one of these, boom, you get some information for the venue, and I can choose the iconography. So if you've got a venue and you want it on this map, send me a little icon, and I'll add it. How do you make a map like this? Well, if I go up to the URL, I can get rid of the back end of this, and if I just have it say www.google.com/map/d for whatever reason, it'll bring me to a page like this where I can create my own map, or I can open an existing map. The reason I can open an existing map, by the way, is because I'm already logged in to Google. So if you don't like having a Google account, I don't know what to tell you. But if I create a map, here we are, and I can, you know, add stuff to the map over here, and I can name layers and have different layers. So if we had different venues, like for instance, venues for music versus venues for visual art, or places to eat versus places to go to theater happenings, you understand the idea. You could have it all kind of divided into layers on a single map, and when you link people to it, it might look like this. You can kind of have this menu go out or come in, and you can embed this on any kind of web page. So one thing that we could do is call the group Nothing to Do in Lansing, because it's cheeky and might fit with this branding. Another thing we could do is get these icons in my hands, or, you know, just make sure you got a small icon that'll translate to black and white for your venue. And yeah, every month we have like 10 things on a flyer that we can print cheaply, and that's how it's done. Or not. I'm just a guy. So yeah. Okay. Good luck.